Hi there, Chris Rogers here with Channel Insider Canada, and today we're going to have a quick look at the Motorola Pro Plus. This is an Android 2.3 gingerbread device, and its big feature is the full QWERTY keyboard on the front, BlackBerry style. So it looks actually very much like the Bold. This is a touchscreen though, so let's jump right in. You can turn on the device at the top, the lock screen. When you've got the device in your pocket though, touching this keyboard won't unlock the device. It's sort of a security feature, so gets rid of that pocket call scenario. So this device does have a 1 GHz processor, 512 megs of RAM. It is running Gingerbread, Android 2.3. 3.1 inch display, that's 640 by 480. You've got a 5 megapixel camera on the back, which is actually pretty good, but it is only a rear-mounted camera. It's not a front-facing camera as well. There is a USB 2.0 and headphone jack. Here's the lock button and the volume rocker. And then this back plate flips right off to reveal battery and SIM and SD card. So the internal storage on this is 4 gigabytes, I believe, and that's expandable up to 32, or with a 30, you can put a 32 megabyte or gigabyte SD card inside as well to expand the internal memory. So these are some of the apps I've loaded on. You've got 2 widgets here. They're news widgets, Adobe Reader, some quick office stuff. It comes preloaded with a lot of office applications because it is a business-focused device with the keyboard. So let's jump right in and take a look at some PDFs. I'll show you a quick PDF of... See, that's in Gmail. It opens up pretty quickly. Will you open up the file using Adobe Reader? And there is an old Channel Insider. So you can just look. This is filled with comments, but one of the cool things about this Adobe Reader version is that it lets you see the comments, and it also lets you edit the comments. It doesn't let you create them, but you can see and edit the comments that have already been created, which is kind of great. So it loads up pretty quickly. And switching between the keyboard and the touchscreen is actually pretty easy. Let's create a new quick office document. This is just going to be a Word document, and right away it gives you the choice of new Word documents or older Word documents, just for compatibility purposes. So I'll show you the keyboard. This keyboard, and you can also change it sideways to bring up the software keyboard. So you can see right away the hardware keyboard is definitely definitely easier to use than the software keyboard. It is, I find, a little bit slower, but it's definitely a lot more accurate. And once you get used to the buttons, you'll be pretty quick with it. So there are, it's a full QWERTY keyboard. There's a couple dedicated symbol buttons. To grab a number, you would press the Alt button and then the number that you want. You can also double-click the Alt button, and you can number lock the device like that. You can, there's also a dedicated voice command option right there as well. So then you've also got the home screen buttons for Android. It's pretty standard Android. There's not going to be any big surprises here by now. If you've ever used an Android phone, you'll know how to use Gingerbread, and you'll know how to use this device. My first impressions of it are that it's an excellent overall device so far. Gingerbread is responsive on this. It could be the size of the screen. It's just not slowing down at all like some other Android devices I've tested. all the apps seem to be spot on that they've provided you with, and of course it's pretty easy just to grab some free apps from the Android App Store. So I've got like an FTP app and some other businessy style kind of apps. So far, this is looking like Motorola has hit it spot on as far as business users go. I can definitely see this fitting into any sort of small, medium-sized business. So you can look for the full review of the Motorola Pro Plus on Channel Insider in the coming weeks.